starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, hello, hello. Rody, you're in there. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to change it to that. That way we can get everybody in. Thank you for joining us on our show again today. Thank you, Kandi, always coming in. And as you saw, my tribe is all still part of my tribe. They're in the background, some of them, because family's first.
Yes.
Always. You know, we're second family. So, and Rody, of course, is joining me. There's no hiatus.
That's right.
There never was, but we tickled her bone a little bit.
Yeah.
But and I just want to say, I hope that everyone had a wonderful Easter that celebrates Easter. I hope that you had time with your family, because I think that that's the most important, on top of, you know, fellowship. And I also would like to send out some prayers. I have a huge prayer that we're going to send out to Karyn, our tribe member. I didn't accept her recognition either, so she's on hiatus. Family, you know, and hers just seems to take a beating. The last couple of years, it was Valerie's family that took a beating.
Oh yeah, every time you turned around, something was going on. It was.
So there's unfortunately, and we're also sending prayers out to Tiffany and her family. She has 5 babies. It's hard enough to actually, men are babies.
So she's got 6. She's got 6.
When they're sick, it takes the lady to get it going, and then she's feeling a little, so I want to send her out some energy into her children as they're recovering from this ick that's going around. And then my cousin, she's been on the show, my cousin Kathy, she texted me, I think it was Saturday, yesterday. I was getting ready because we were heading on out to San Antonio. I still don't give our location where we are, but we were at the Bogart Mansion, and we got some great stuff.
Yeah.
But she texted me saying that send her some prayers and that she was going in surgery, and I didn't even text back. I just called her right back, and she's bawling. So I knew that the timing is so important. And of course, her mom is my aunt, you know, and grandma. So it gave her a message to help her. And I just wanted to send that out. Not to mention, you know, she's on our show all the time.
Sandy?
Sandy.
Sandy girl.
I am so sorry. I'm horrible with names. But Sandy, you're still in my heart. Her husband is in recovery right now, and it's all to do with the message that he got from heaven, too. And we did get some updates.
Oh, wait, I have something to say.
Yes.
This is show number 56, and Katrina's celebrating 2 years this month of doing the show, y'all.
We did. We started April 19th.
Yep.
And I think it was the first full month of lockdown.
It was, yeah, because it started the end of March. That's right, April 2020.
I'm so happy that everyone still continues to step in. We've been looking at the right timing and fulfilling stuff. So remember, in the comments, put a Q if you want a question answered, if you have guidance that you want to know, some information we can help you with. Hey, you might be having a great time and just want to share it with the rest of the world. It doesn't even mean that it has to be bad. We want to hear from you, and that is the first thing. I also wanted to share.
Hey, Katrina?
Yes.
We need to make sure we do the disclaimer.
Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I want to do the website disclaimer, and it's about any information that's provided by me. That of any kind, I'm not lying to you. I'm doing it in good faith. Under no circumstances shall we have any liability to you for any loss or damage of any kind that incur on the results of the use of the site or our mobile application or reliance on any information provided on the site and our mobile application. Your use of the site and our mobile application and your reliance on, it's just blah, blah, blah. What it indicates basically is that I'm doing my best, and testimonials is real. And please note that you must be 18 to communicate with me, or have your mom or your dad. We've had some beautiful young souls on my show. It's just that I'm a mother too, and I wouldn't. We had somebody. Oh my goodness! I'm so glad that we brought this up. But I hold no certificates. I'm not affiliated with anybody in particular. I just have this connection to spirit, and I try my best to decipher. And I wish I uploaded it. I had a woman that contacted me. She was 14. She's 20 now, and because it was 6 years ago. I think it was 6 or 8 years ago, but she's an adult now. And she got a hold of me, and I do not remember the conversation, but I do this sometimes when our youngsters contact me where they've lost a family, a parent, and they're lost or whatever. And if I get something from their loved ones, I will give it to them and then tell them I can't go any further, because of them being young. And apparently that's what I did. And she got back to me and said that every day she still thinks about it. It made me cry, that it was so profound to help a teenager through the absence of someone she loves in a different form of knowing he actually isn't absent. There we go.
Yeah.
Because they're not gone, So I'm going to do my best. We were going to have a special guest today. I'm not ashamed in any way. There was only one part of her notes that made sense to her, and it's a very sensitive subject. So I'm going to take care of her on a private note. But I love my notes when they come out that way, because it either takes a loved one to let them know, or it's something that's going to be coming up that they've been thinking about. But I can't wait to talk with her after the show. And it looks like we do got somebody up here.
Candace! Yeah,
we do.
Candace is backstage.
Hey.
There she is. Hey, girl.
Hi, how are you doing?
Okay.
Just
Just kind of waking up a little bit.
Hi, it's Snickers.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Snickers.
I have my other dog.
Okay, what can we help you with today, Candace?
Actually,
this
this
is
is
interesting.
I
I was
fooling
with my camera the other day,
and
and I caught some pictures.
It was
It was like a mist,
So
so
I
I
started
started
zooming in on it,
and I saw
like
four different types of faces.
Well, we talked about you being a beacon. I'm not surprised there's more than one person
but
in the picture.
It's like I saw my dad,
my
my cat,
but there's
a lady that was whispering in my ear,
and
and I don't recognize her.
You might
You might know who she is.
Well, the first thing that I get when I hear about this woman, I have her morph into an animal. So now, there is some things that might mean. And I know that you have a doggie with you. However, this particular animal to me feels like it's going more like guinea pig or rabbit form. So have you ever had such animal in your life when you were growing up?
I
I
did
have a rabbit
when I was
when I was 12 until my mom and dad gave it away.
And was this kind of a little bit devastating? Was it during a time that you were, it was sad? It was like
Well, I
not
was
the
really
only
upset.
thing leaving in your life?
At that time,
It's kind of hard when you go
I
to
was really
12.
sad when I was 12.
It was
It was more like after my dad died.
When I
Okay.
When I got sad.
Well, I just see things coming out of your life, and whether it might be a friend or whatever, but that's what I'm seeing. And to me, I feel like that's the soul that is whispering to you, and because they do reincarnate.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
I just see that the way that this soul is sharing with me is that it was a connection of you being sad. Maybe it was a friend or something that betrayed you, or that you lost.
I have a bunch of that.
Well, this is around that 12-year age that you're stating that you had this bunny, and this is the feeling that I feel that she helped you with, and there was this soul connection.
I think I might know my mother-in-law committed suicide when I was 12.
See, the more that we talk, you thought that 12 didn't mean anything, but there was a lot of things
did
coming
change a
out
lot.
of your life at that time. Yes, Dad is devastating, of course, but I just saw that there was more going on, and this departure, and this soul really had a connection to you, and so I would say empath to empath. The feelings came through, Animals, they understand what we're saying. They understand what we feel. It's the instinct in there. So you made an impact on her. That's who I believe was. So I'm hoping that helps you, Candace. And then the next time that you see her, those memories will come up, and you'll have this other divine connection.
My dad looked so young in the picture. He looked like he was in his 30s.
I'm
And he was waving at me.
I'm gonna have the body of Marilyn Monroe. I've been in this big girl thing. So I've even had a person come to me last night, and I had to decipher on whether or not it was two entities, and it was, because if you cross over, we've all seen that one movie, Heaven is Real, where he sees his sister and she's an older type. I've had those encounters, talking with them, and I'll tell them what age they appear. It's just their way of confirming who they are. But most of the time, I'm not seeing your grandmas and grandpas in their old, crippled, flipping old state. They're jumping up and down, or they're dancing, and the body doesn't hurt because it's not there. It's a figment. So I am not surprised, Candace, and thank you so much for sharing that with us and your cutie little pie over there.
He doesn't feel good. I have to get her to the vet, but I don't have money right now.
I know what that's like.
Yeah, she can barely walk and cry.
Oh, no. I hope, Candace, I'm sending out much healing energy for your baby right there, and I'm hoping that everything goes okay.
Thank you. I'm worried about her.
You have a most beautiful and blessed day.
Thank you.
Bye, Candace.
Bye,
See you, lady.
Candace.
Aw. We have a question.
We do
We
have
do have
a
a couple of questions.
Okay, and you can highlight them for us, and of course, we have our others down
I
there.
that one. Okay. Sandra asks, is Brandon the right one for Dana?
Okay. I'm seeing this up in the air a little bit, Sandra. Brandon and Dana are in a state of, I think, quite a bit of compromising going on. Sometimes that can be good in a relationship, but also sometimes it might be resentful later on. So this is a little hard. To me, I think that anybody that is willing to make compromises and work on it is a great relationship. However, it might be that it's one-sided a little bit, or maybe more on the one side. And when I do that, I kind of feel like Dana is doing most of the compromising here. So my thing with Dana would be is maybe to slow down just a little bit. At the time, maybe the compromises seem minor, and then she might see the big picture by stepping back a little bit and seeing that it's more one-sided, and that just might cause a little animosity or something. So I would say stop right now and say, hey, we need to lay them on the table and get it all together before you go any further. That's what I kind of feel like. So I'm hoping that they'll be able to tell me, Sandra. All right. Will my health, my legs start feeling better? Nancy B. Okay, I don't feel like this is something that you have just developed. I feel like it's been an ongoing thing. It's very interesting, Nancy, and I love that, love yourself. I love that. That is a beautiful statement. It's so true. It's the hardest thing for us to do, right?
Yes, it's so hard.
It's so hard. So when I feel like it, somehow I feel like it starts, or my left leg feels more radiated. I feel like it radiates on that side, and it's very interesting. Lots of times people will start in their knees or their lower leg. I feel like your thighs are connected to the part that you're experiencing. I think that, and then it radiates down. And then I feel like the next leg may be a part of it, and then another day it might be both. I feel like that's kind of erratic. So in that, I was just wondering, by any chance, have you been diagnosed with maybe lupus? I was just talking about lupus because I have that too. It goes in and out. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. I also find circulation going on, and is gout in the family? I have a male that's stepping up. I feel it might be, I'm definitely going to
She's
say.
saying yes. She answered yes to just now, so whatever.
Okay, thank you. I don't know which
What
the
that was
ES is
for.
for.
Yeah.
If you could come on, I'd be happy to talk to you about it, but it just feels like it's a male. I'm going to go with grandpa, or it could be your father. I'm not quite sure how old you are. Those are my perceptions, but he's an older gentleman, and he's showing me troubles with, I feel his gout. It's a big toe, right side, and his toes they're crinkled up underneath the foot a little bit. So I feel like he had lots of trouble with his feet. I wonder if you do too. Do your instead of your toes being straight out, do they have this like where like the knuckles might stick up a little bit? That I feel like that could cause some pain and trouble too. So hopefully I hear from someone there. And
Angela Zubia
of course,
says, is there any way to contact her hubby that passed away in February?
of course, I haven't come across a timeout period. I've spoke with persons as their soul was coming out of the body, and was able to communicate. Within 24 hours, I've communicated. I know that there's several out there that say that they don't get their voice or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm just sharing. I've been able to speak with them right from there. So there is no time frame, absolutely. And all it takes is a photo. Now, whether or not they want to talk, I can't force a person to want to talk, but majority of the time they step up. I'm going to say 95, 97% of the
It's been
time.
very rare that I've
Because
never-
there's times where they want to talk, and the persons that I'm speaking to has no desire whatsoever to speak with them. So, yeah, I just want to let you know, I feel like your question had to do with because it was February and it's so early. absolutely. Something about a
Okay.
hat.
We have a couple of folks in the back. We've got Sandy, and we have Mandy in the back as well.
All righty, pull me up.
All right, let's start with Mandy.
Mandy, that's our forever friend Mandy. Hey. Hello. How are you? There she is.
Oh, wait, let me see, because I saw it here.
What are you looking for?
Ta-da, our forever friend.
Our forever friend. Yep,
Our
Mandy's
forever
our forever friend.
friends.
These must be her family members.
These are what's going on. And I got youngsters, so there's a mama.
Are they daughters?
Yeah, that's
yours?
Maya. You guys are talking Maya, but not my son Riley.
Okay,
son, gotcha.
I just saw that they're young, just had to make sure that we had them in there. And
Riley's never been interested in anything to do with that. Me and Maya didn't raise, but he asked me last weekend about watching you.
well, thank you. Hi, Riley. What would you like to talk to? Who is in your midst? Would it be your uncle?
Your
uncle, he said?
Yeah. That's
Probably who it is.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Joan, yeah.
That's. I first want to let you know that I know that wanting to drive and wanting. I don't know why. I just feel like there's this time in your period where it's wanting to drive. And by any chance, when you do get behind the wheel, do you try to put your arm up, like the right arm, and kind of like lean or something? It don't feel like both of your hands are on the wheel. It feels like the other one is post up. And the music that I'm hearing, I don't recognize this song, but let me see if I can share. I feel like I'm not going to sing.
I thought you were going to
I'm
sing
not
for
going to
us.
sing.
All right.
However, Riley, I feel like you listen to old rock for some reason. It's I do not know their music, but it's kind of like Poison or there's a band that I'm looking at, because I do see the head banging, kind of dancing and shaking your hair, and I just see it. I got a feeling you take the pictures like this too. And there's also a female that have you just stepped away from a girl recently?
Not really.
All right, let's go a little further, Riley, because I'm not a psychic, but recently could have been within 6 months or so since your uncle has crossed away. So I definitely feel like you didn't bring in the new year with this person. However, you put the brakes on it. So let me just go with your last relationship that was going on. You put the brakes on the relationship, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to just go deep down to it, Riley. I just want to let you know that what you had what you had perceived was going on was. And you also, your uncle is very open. I feel like you're a very open book too. You got to wrap it, Riley. You have to wrap it, dude.
I'm very open.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about when you go behind closed doors and in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Wrap it. Now, there is another thing that I'm seeing. It's about work. I want to let you know that there's no judgment here at all, Riley. I feel like you are thinking about a trade school of some kind. It feels like there's also this another, like almost like you could just go right into this job. And I know that that job just sounds right because it's more now, but I want you to go to the trade school. I want you to go to, this is what he wants you to do. I feel like you'll do really good. Now, when I see this, to me, I feel like I'm looking at like wires, electricity, things that have to do with communication stuff. So I don't know if it has to do with laying down. I'm going to kick her ass. Her phone keeps going off. That's the third time
It's the air conditioner went out. It's the air conditioning company calling.
Have we ever heard of vibrate? I'm messing with her. So I'm messing with her, Riley. This is my best friend over here.
Yeah.
So yeah, and if I hear it one more time.
Yep. I know. I'm in trouble.
So Riley, what I feel that you're in right now is a crossroad. That's basically what this is about. It's a crossroad of, first of all, it is nice that you had put a hold on this particular relationship because it didn't serve you. I feel like you were changing in a different way. And I think that the people around you will also say that. Mom might be able to indicate that she saw a different Riley. So this is going to be better for you, and I know that sometimes it hurts. It's to focus, and you're not currently in school, are you, Riley?
No, it's the weekend.
No, I mean prior to, after that, you're not in a full-time high school or anything like that, or college, are you?
I'm in middle.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I'm in middle.
You're in middle school, okay. So let's get a little bit further in that. Are you thinking about dropping and taking GED, going that easy route?
I wish I could.
See, I remember, Riley, I can't read your mind. I can't. But I know that what he's telling me, so I got to figure out he knows you the best. So don't take that easy, quick road. No wonder he said to wrap it. Dude, you're middle school. You don't need no babies. Okay? So I just want to, there might have been a scare or something. He keeps bringing it up, and I apologize. But Mom, that's the reason why I need to have your approval. These must be going on in your life right now, Riley, for it to be brought up. I would never be bringing such personal matter in, but there must be issues for you. So just remember to stay focused. You're going to have a lot of other loves, and what you thought had happened was true. So stay true to yourself. You know what I mean? Don't be nobody's doormat. I know your mom understands what I'm saying.
Can't hear her.
We can't hear you, babe girl.
Mandy, we can't hear you.
Everything's on mute.
Is she on mute?
No?
No?
Now we can hear
Now
you.
we can hear you.
You can
You
hear
can
me
hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I
I say, do you remember Maya? Maya usually gets readings with her father when I would get one with my dad.
Sorry, I apologize.
Well, the
uncle is the you told her before that the brothers were together. Luke seems to come forward quite often.
Fabulous. All I know is now the things
And
that
I
were.
get the dad and the uncle saying the same thing you're saying.
Yeah.
And it takes another person, especially when Riley does not look like he's middle school.
No,
He doesn't.
No.
So I can't look at someone that's perceived, but I do know that loved ones bring things up. And they bring it up for a reason. And I know that, and I'm glad that he wanted to talk, because going a GED route is not his best interest. And I do see him being good with like wires, you know, whether that is laying down cable or whatever.
I was gonna say, he's been talking recently about going for like some type of computer programming.
Oh, well, that's,
I said communication in the
Yep.
thing, so he needs to continue on that. And right now, I know that he feels like the world is on his shoulders. I know this, but it's so important for him to stay focused because he's got it in him. And yeah,
Speaking of difference, this kid went from barely passing to honor roll in 1 quarter.
wow, that's, all right, congratulations, that's awesome.
He
Look,
went to
it's
go make
the-
his high school schedule, and they told him about a grade point average, and he's been going at it ever
see,
since.
that's the quarter that he pushed away the interest. And it's better. And sometimes, and just remember that you're going to have so many loves. It feels like it's the only one. It feels like it's the first is the best, whatever. But just be careful and just know that you have to have safe sex too, because you don't want to be a dad. And somewhere along the line, I think that there was a worry somewhere there. That's why it was brought up. It doesn't
I
have
don't want to be a grandma.
for sure. I get that.
Not anytime soon.
I just feel like she said
And
grandma.
look at middle school, that's when you start wanting to drive. I just saw and I do see him old school music. Oh, it's the rock.
That's him.
And that means that I would not know this without him. I need that to be.
Yeah, without the uncle.
So much. Everything. It's all old.
One of the things.
Kandi, is that the daughter that was in the airport with you that one
Yeah.
time? Okay, I thought I recognized her. Okay, yeah, I
In the
remember that.
airport. We had to do
We
it.
had to do it on fire.
I had to do it, especially when this young man was been afraid or didn't know that this stuff's real, because it is.
Yeah, he just never showed any interest, and then all of a sudden he just wanted to watch.
I'm happy. I'm happy because there is something other. So we need that generation to know that. So thank you so much, guys. You are my forever friends. Always are.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a blessed day. All right.
Yeah, somebody said
All right.
Riley looked 17 or 18 in the chat room. I couldn't believe middle school. Dude, he's got a mustache, that kid does.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
no
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
wonder
Okay.
he was-
We got
We got a couple of quick questions, and
then
then
we'll
we
bring
can
Sandy.
see if we can maybe get Sandy up here.
Yeah.
So
Audrey
Audrey would like to know,
are
are any of her male friends or family checking on her?
I'm feeling a connection. Yeah. Please never, ever discredit your own connection, your own feelings. And when you say any of my male friends and family, it is interesting because I had 3 step up and then a 4th one, which happens to be the tallest. I feel is the most, it almost feels like dad or someone that protected you like a dad. That could also be a brother. It's that kind of love that is nobody's going to touch you, Audrey. So, and I also get that you associate your loved ones with birds. It's just something I feel like is coming out of there. So.
Okay.
Julie
Says she has a visitor, or does she have a visitor spirit that comes every Tuesday morning?
Interesting, at 3:30.
That's Jules Weller, Deborah Fawcett's good friend too. We know her as Jules.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is interesting because, Jules, when you give me this information, I feel like I got a loop. So I would start out with the house, or not, if the house has been there for a while or the apartment, go to the land. I feel like it's a repetition. I feel like it is a residual. I'm sure that you have caught EVPs, dogs, animals, they recognize human spirit, especially when it happens at the exact same time every single day. I happen to love threes, that's my numbers. But mine seems to be, my vision shares with me of this repetition or this opening of maybe a wormhole. Julie, some people might, or a energy vortex. I would start with the place where the house is and the place where the land is. I think that that's where it originates from. I don't feel like you had done anything to it. I don't feel like there is anything that is going to hurt you of it. I wouldn't be surprised you hear an EVPs, because if you can confirm that, this one might only be the one that shows up on that camera, and the orbs are the rest of them. So I'm pretty sure that it's about history where you are. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Love
Yourself says that she has.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
You were right.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to do this. Wait. Because this is what had to do it.
Fire! She's on fire tonight.
Had to do it. I love that. You received.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead and read it.
Yep, Sally says she sees messages in her dreams.
Yes, you can tune into that. All right. I love journals. And because I don't have an actual journal, what I use is my phone. I text myself in the middle of the night. I don't care, because to me, and I want you to know that it might have been this dream that had seemed to be a 2-hour movie, and you only remember yellow. I know I'm just being so basic, because it's frustrating that you know that there's way more content, way more information, and you're upset that you can't remember anything but this little piece. That might be the only piece that you're supposed to remember. So I want to let this so clear. I texted in the middle of the night when I got it, put down what I gather. There is a timestamp on there. You text it to yourself. So that way you can go back on it and you can decipher that warning for yourself. And there might be clues that are ahead of it. You might find that your 4 warnings has to do with Mother Nature or helping your mankind. And I hope for you, Sally, to help us out there, because tuning in can help the rest of us. Keep going.
Absolutely.
We've got a few questions.
No, Kitsune
Once
wants to know she'll get hired for the gatekeeper's job, and
I know
you're not.
I'm not a psychic.
Right.
I'm not a psychic, but I do go with the feeling that comes through with the thing. I don't feel like you're going to get that one. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. It doesn't feel like it's going to be. I'm not even quite sure what a gatekeeper is, other than spiritually. I use the gatekeeper all the time to just describe my guide, my lover, the ones that love me. There you have so many adjectives, but I just don't feel like, and I feel like it's in a park, but more or less, I'm kind of feeling like picking things up. Maybe sanitation first, maybe changing out, because the park, I feel like I get like Livingston State Park, something has to do with the state. I think that it's going to start in a lower, and I don't think it's going to be right now. I think it's going to be a phone call later for another position that opens up. And I would say take it. Because I feel like it's close to you.
All right. Hang on, Sandy. She's next.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as soon as we
as
do
soon as we
this,
do this, Sandy, I'll let you in.
Sandy.
Is the trauma that I've been going through nearing its end? Okay, there's a few traumas that I feel that is circulating your life. I see this big storm around you. When I get a storm, it signifies just nothing going right. It's all around. So I don't feel like it's just you. I feel like there's others that are around you that you're trying to help, and that contributes to some of the trauma.
Doing a smiley face in chat.
Okay, in particular, I'm being drawn into 3 categories. The one in the middle, I feel, is going to be the one that is going to go smoothly. So if we have 3 traumas, or you put them into categories, the one in the middle, and I feel like there's treatment involved here. So
She said, yep. She just said, yep.
all right. I see I don't feel like it's going to end soon. I feel like the one in the very first category, I feel it will make another appearance.
Yep, again, she said.
I believe that it's how you want to tackle this shit. That's just how it is. And I feel that for you to do that, you need to be very stern with the treatment. I feel like you need to be part of the decision. I feel like the first time is, you're going with because of recommendations and everyone, and I can see that, and that's kind of scary. But I feel like there was something else that you wanted to do, and I think that you need to do that. I think this is when that second option comes in. I feel like go your direction, and it's interesting because I do feel like it's more on the natural side. I feel like it's more of, is that Holocaust? I don't want to offend.
The Jewish Holocaust where they killed the Jews?
Nope, the other one that with medicines and oils.
Holistic.
Thank you.
I speak Katrina, y'all. I'm sorry.
That's what I think. I love it because I didn't want to insult anyone, but that's what I feel like was your first direction, and I think that that's where it's gonna be the most promising. And then that third one on the side, I think that that's an outside influence, and I just get like you need to just let that go, okay? Sometimes there's people in our lives that demand or don't even realize they're demanding more from you, and I don't think that that is in your best interest. So I hope that all makes sense.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Well, let's bring up
Sandy.
Sandy.
Sandy! How are you, honey?
How's everybody doing?
We are
Good.
doing great. How about you?
Good to see you always.
Doing good. Good
Yes.
seeing you too.
Yes.
I put my eyes on so I can see y'all.
Sandy always sends great energy to the tribe every single day. She was worried about Ro when she wasn't feeling well. So, and I wasn't feeling, the allergies has got my ass, man. That's all I can say.
Something else got her ass too. Her butt's so sore. I'm sorry, her butt is so sore.
What'd you do? Get bit?
Girl, no, I was sitting on my bed doing something particular for myself. And I wasn't moving. It just has to do with this, just rolling something. And I, all of a sudden, this pain went through my ass in the dead center. I have been hoping and praying that it's... Oh, I keep hearing that word. I don't know what it is. Oh, it hurts so
Healing, Katrina, it's no fun.
It hurts so bad. And I'm telling you, you got to keep moving.
Oils.
Oh, you use the oils too. But you know what? I got a really big butt. And I don't think that it's going to get through all those layers. I have a knot. I mean, I've been having everybody go, feel my back, feel my ass. There's this knot right there. It's like this. It's like this knot right in the center of my right cheek.
Yeah, you might have to go.
I can't. I'm not going nowhere.
Can it come on that sudden, Sandy? She was just sitting in her bed. I mean, can it happen that quick, sciatica?
Well,
Without any,
Pull something. Like
she
lifting.
No,
I was lifting paper.
She was lifting paper,
I know,
girl. I know what you're doing.
That's all I was doing. That's it. And all of a sudden,
said behave. I don't know.
No, they're always behind me on that category. I'm really thinking, but I stepped on a root, because I live out in the woods on my left side, and it's just sticking out just a little bit, but it made my ankle go off a little bit, so it's swollen.
You just probably
Twisted it a little.
I'm not sure, but what are we here for you for, Sandy?
Well, here's
Here's
Kev.
Kev.
Whoa, you're out of the hospital!
All right, good to see
Oh, wait a minute. Yes. That's because we have forever friend here that dude, I'm so glad your color looks great.
Do you have
any messages for Kev?
Well, first of all, you have got to slow down. I'm the first thing I'm getting is that you're rushing to get back to daily life, and you can't do that, okay? It's going to be important for you to relax. And I know there's so many things got to happen, but it can also be on a back burner and go very slow. These are times where you can take those country little drives. So to be perfectly honest, I feel like you need to at least take 3 months of this at a slow pace, almost like you are retired, babe. You just...
He forced himself to go back to work.
Not your bet. That is not. Look it. I'm telling you. You've heard it.
Bad call.
You wound up in there because you heard it. You came out because you heard it. You might want to reconsider. Don't go back to work yet. I understand, but you got family. It might be a slower process, but the key here is that it's about winning the race. Slow and steady. Be the turtle. Be the turtle.
He hates being the turtle.
I do too, but if you don't, you are you rushing through this isn't going to secure retirement in your old age. You're not going to be there.
She's gonna
She's gonna be
on the other side.
That's the truth. It feels like it's that type of urgency, honey. So you made it through here.
Here's Dad.
Hi. How are you doing? The whole family's here, huh?
Oh yeah,
we're going to eat.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna eat after this too. I just the key here is about health. I know that you want to know about the house. I know you want to know where you're going. You are secure where you are right now. Everyone is fine. There is a security, but it's about slowing down and health right now, and just keep that at the right pace. And also gradually picking up your walking routine. I feel like you guys are talking about that or are making those.
We are, but it's a little slow.
And go very slow. Go very slow.
There's Kendall.
How you doing?
How are you? The whole family is so beautiful. So I'm sorry that you had to sit and wait in the back, especially when you guys are planning on eating. But you're on the right track. You're doing the right thing. I hope he heeds the warning.
I hope
That's
so.
what it's kind of like knowing that you got a bad tooth and you just wait till the next time it comes to pain. Not a good idea.
Rex.
Sandy, I'm behind you. You care about him. You want him to be there as long as he can. He's listened, so you know that he's listening too. He's just being, he's got the extra shell out there, and I know inside he's gonna listen. So don't be surprised. Just take that little break that's necessary. Okay? Don't go back
Is
yet.
there anything I need to do to help?
Just everything you're doing right now. You're that little buzz in there to remind him what was said, and you're helping him. You're helping him heal, and that's he's still in. And I'm going to say it real loud. You're still in healing mode.
Okay, yes.
Okay. I love you guys. You're my forever
He
friends.
says he feels it. I love you,
Yes.
guys.
Thank you.
Y'all had fun in the man.
Love ya, forever friends. I hope they enjoy their meal.
We're trying to get Jennifer on the links there because she's got an update for us. Jennifer, Kandi just put the link again in the chat room. If you can hit that link and come on and give us that update, that would be awesome.
Jennifer who?
Oh, let me tell you, Jennifer LeMay Bass, B-A-S-S.
That sounds really
And
familiar.
come over to the YouTube side, girl.
And Christina, I love you too, honey. Does my late husband see all this shit I've been putting through in the last months? Of course. Of course. This is what I get for you. You got to cut the ties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Do I
if
have an
Jennifer is,
afterlife in my home? And if so, who? Do I have afterlife in my home? I don't kind of get that. Do you mean, is there?
There she is.
Christy, so are you meaning, do you think that there's spirit in your home? An afterlife? Everybody has an afterlife. So I just want to let you know. And if your home is in a special area, I see traffic going on in yours. There's always spirit everywhere. That's why I ask for a picture every single time. So yes, and I hope I answered it in the right contents. Jennifer!
All right. Hey, girl.
How you
Lay it
doing?
on us, man.
What's up, sweetheart?
I was so excited to see you.
I'm not hearing you really, really good.
Yeah, say
Come
that again.
closer.
Is that better?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay.
Now, what did you say?
I said I was excited to see you. There's an echo.
Yeah.
The last time I was on there.
She said the last time she was on what?
last time
The
I
last
was
time I
on
was on here, I was
here with
here with
Kandi
Kandi
also.
also. So
Oh, it's Sandy. Oh, okay. Awesome. Sandy, we love Sandy.
Oh, so you were waiting in the background with her too? I love her. She's always there. We can count on her. So what's the update?
Okay,
Okay,
so with the
with
first
meeting
my mother
my
and
mother
I had
and I had with
you,
you,
you
had
had
said
that
that
she was going to
she was
sell
going
her
to sell her
house,
house,
and then she
and
was
then
going
she
to
was
move
going to
in
move
with
in
us,
with us,
and
and
that is
that
happening.
is happening.
Her
Her house is sold.
She's
She's
moving in
moving
with
in
us.
with us.
We're working.
Her
Can
audio.
Can you hear
went out.
me?
Now we
It
can.
goes in and out.
It goes in and out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm in
I'm
rural
in rural
area.
area.
I know that.
But yeah,
But we're working on
we're planning
we're
on
planning on building a house and everything.
We're speaking
We're
with
speaking with
builders,
lenders,
the whole
the whole
9
9
yards.
yards.
Working on that
Working on
right
that
now.
right now. She's actually going to be visiting with me
This coming up
Saturday.
See,
Oh,
they
that's so
know,
cool. That's
they
so
know,
awesome.
and that's what
Yes.
makes me so happy. I don't know what they mean, but there's always, they do. They know what's going to happen. And wait, we got to do that. I deserve it. Because you know what?
Yes.
Your loved ones knew what was happening, what needed to be said, to direct you to it, and also to make sure that you're going the right direction. And Jennifer, it's still going to happen. Go with the color you want in the shower.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like something's going to come up that it's like you want some color and he wants sleet.
Okay.
Okay.
Go with your way. Put some color into it. You know, it just looks like it's going to be nice and bright. So, is there anything that I might be able to help you? I love post updates. I love them.
Well, really for me, but
That was a mistake. That was a mistake. My big ass fingers. Okay, go ahead and say it again. I'm sorry.
I did put a question in the chat asking about my mom.
It just seems like
the worst luck.
Like she said, she could be
not bother nobody, and something happened to her out of nowhere.
Well, she,
I mean,
it's
it's a constant
thing
thing for her. Things keep happening.
Is she getting
Getting
better?
better, yeah, there it is.
Is
My
she
mom
gonna
said
have
she says she could be sitting at home, not bothering you, and something will happen to her. Will she have peace soon? I just went through this with someone. Your mom, and you're going to have to Google this because a lot of people think that a poltergeist is a malicious spirit, and it's not. It's something that you develop on your own. It's something that the person's energy is in so much turmoil, pain, any emotion, that is extreme. And I'm getting that your mom is a repetition type of person. So she likes to do the same thing over and over again. Is this correct?
Yeah.
And does she, I'm not saying that she's a hoarder, but she does have tendencies, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just seeing the personality. So what I'm seeing is I feel like her fears, her worries, her wonders are causing these manifestations. Sometimes it could be something that's fallen off of the wall. It could be, and one of the things that happens and always is part of it would be an emotion she may be experiencing. My kids said it all the time, and they'll tell you right now, when they were getting in trouble, I get highly angry, I'm very voiceable, and shit flew off the walls. They just knew that was normal until they realized, and I never noticed, but their kids do. I'm seeing that some things that are affecting your mother is that she can't get past some emotions.
Oh,
And
I can definitely see that.
and she is manifesting. I'm not saying that she is a hypochondriac. I'm not saying, I feel like she's producing these poltergeists. So for the first way to get it, if that's the case, you got to give them a tool that makes them feel like they have control, because that's kind of hard to believe that you're doing it, when she's feeling this. Something about the clock too. I feel like she's constantly looking up at the clock, checking to see if is it going to happen at this time. So when she tells you, does she mostly tell you that it's a certain amount, a certain time when it happens? There's a pattern.
The only thing about is that she wakes up every morning at 3 a.m.
So there is a time frame. See, she's noticing that. I just want to let you know that to me, I feel, and she could have had a dream. She could have had some issues that brought it in there. Take a look at it. I would say get her some holy water, clean her home. This will help with energy. This will help her to get herself in the right state of mind. And I also think that some therapy could help. Talking with like-minded people.
Yeah.
But
her
her bad luck
is
is
more
like
her
her
account
account
got
got
hacked.
hacked.
Her what?
And that
Her
bank
bank account
account
got hacked.
got hacked.
Okay.
Like that.
She's still manifesting stuff.
Manifesting that
You ever hear you put it out in the universe? She's got
Yeah.
fear.
Yeah.
So it's attracting all of these things. That's what I'm saying. A poltergeist. You're manifesting these. You're putting them out there. I've been trying to manifest money. I'm waiting for it to come this way. But I put out good energy, and I damn well get it back. I just want to let you know it's a state of mind. Your mom's in fear of that constantly happening. Does she have a little bit of fear of going some places of being attacked?
I don't
think so.
I think that if she's in a car or something and she's going through a certain neighborhood or whatever, I know that we all have that, but I think that she might have, it may not even be her actually doing it. It might be a reoccurring dream of being somewhere that she feels in fear.
Wait,
You know what it could.
Okay. So we're
looking at laying in different places.
And my boyfriend wants
like
back in
back
the
in the
woods.
woods.
And she what about
the
houses?
houses?
They
They're going to we're going through there and going back there and back there.
See, I told you she's weird.
Yeah.
In certain places that she's worried about. These are repetitions. These are fears, and they're being manifest. So, Jennifer, to tell you a little bit, that also sounds a little bit of schizophrenia.
I don't. No.
Schizophrenia does not have to be a bad word. I know that everybody, but I'm just saying where fears come in at.
Yeah, my
ex-husband,
my first one, he's schizophrenic.
Yeah, I had that too.
Another
There's different degrees, but I'm just saying that as it goes, there's probably more things that she shares with you that might be in there.
Well, we're racing too. Truck started messing up from here.
He was an
hour away. And
her neighbor
was trying to help her fix it. There's a diagnostic on there. It said certain things.
God
changed that part.
It's still seeing it. So thinking maybe there's
Well, Jennifer, if she believes something evil is doing it to her, she's got to also believe that she could be doing it. I don't see nothing evil going on. The more that you share, it's just her own energy. She's manifesting these, and I believe she will identify holy water as being a protection. And I swear that if you take care of the symptom, she's going to feel a lot better, and less of that will be happening. I swear. I'm
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
that's what I see.
I
I
was
don't
just
see
wondering
anything hurting
if
all
her.
of a sudden
It's running
running
perfect.
perfect
Without
without
getting really sick.
Yeah, and see her fears of where we're going, what, not in her.
everything,
Yes.
you know?
That's all anxieties. All those are in there. So just go and do research on poltergeist. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's about manifesting, and those are projected in her every day. I swear. But with everything, I got a mom too, and if she was in danger, I would share it with you. I don't see danger. I'm seeing that she's her worst enemy right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Send you guys love. Because you're my forever friend. Yes. So,
We have
Amber here, Katrina.
okay, we'll get her taken care of and we'll call it a night. Amber? Hi.
Hi, sorry, I was trying to get to my data.
That's okay. You are absolutely gorgeous. Hello.
So
Don't hear you. I think you froze up. Kick her out and come right back in with the same link, okay? We're going to kick you
a
out.
question regarding
her custody
battle, Katrina.
A custody battle. Okay.
yes, that was one of them, but I was going to update you again.
Oh, you have an update.
Both.
Okay. All right. Because if it has a problem and it freezes, we're going to kick you out and you come back in the same, because sometimes sitting around helps it froze on you. The custody battle, I don't feel like this is going to be easy. I feel like it's just to cause more trouble. I'm unfortunately, I got a feeling that it's kind of a way of trying to hurt you even more. I hope that makes a little sense. And Amber, if this helps a little bit, I got a feeling he's going to win the 50-50, and I feel like he doesn't need it. And then all of a sudden, he doesn't contribute to the 50-50, so you're a winner anyways. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good. Update?
I'm not sure if you remember the last time I was on here.
I do not. I am so sorry, Amber.
Don't even worry about it. Okay, so my mother, and it was we were talking about her not wanting her separated with the necklaces. And the person was in black ball. Last neck. Whatever the two small things and then like kind of question. But after talking to my sister, it made sense.
I love when you got to ask a family member and
First
then it
one
makes sense.
was
She froze. Okay.
everything.
I'm sorry. We didn't hear you.
The only reason why I answered because everything else was so spot on that it had to be the one of them was how you like put a walk or like if I did like a walk or something for her. And I was like, it didn't hit me, but she had with me about a year finally her covering like photo surgery. So it was the first time in the 27 years that actually walk with her kids. So that I was like, okay, that has to be it.
I love it. I love it.
And then the other thing was about the answers specifically and how you we were talking about how you think that even without my mom already turning necklaces. Well, it turns out we were lying about what my mother passed away. we all thought that she was in this angel statue that when she was supposed to be in. But my uncle couldn't physically do the vote of the accident. And so my mom's actually doing, someone was my aunt, but nobody really knows about it. So I think that was kind of like the secretive, like, that people don't know about.
To let you know what was actually going on and to get you talking about it.
Maybe, yeah. After I asked my sister about that, she asked my aunt, and my aunt passed up to her.
Wow, I love it. Wait, let's see. Can we do this? We are on fire. Heaven rocks, man. They know it. So just know that the battle ahead is going to be where I think that it's, and I wish I could say that he really is doing it because of the children.
It's me doing it because he won for custody of I didn't know. Now I'm fighting back for custody.
Yes, it's going to be the 50-50. But he definitely is, this is going to be better. You're going to be the winner.
That's all I want to hear. I didn't really have the
I am so happy, Amber. It makes me so, I thank you for sharing. Thank you for letting us know. You know you're my forever friend. Yep. And I'm happy that you guys remember what's being said. I do not, but it's because the message is for you.
Getting in your life. You have tons of reading. Very impactful.
Thank you.
I have shared the video with many people. I wrecked them here.
When they're ready, I'm sure I'll hear from them. That's what it is. Thank you for your testimony. I can only do this from you guys, and that's why I call you forever friends. How can I not call you anything other?
Well, I appreciate you. Thank you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate all my forever friends. Thank you so much. I do.
She loves you all. She always says that. Always.
Katrina, we have one more question I think we need to answer.
Okay.
I am trying so hard. I feel like giving up because of the lies. Is there any messages for me because I'm literally done with what I was left with? Oh, my heart just goes so hard. Okay, Carrie, give me a second. You know, I feel like I want to come to you with compassion and I'm sorry and everything will be okay. But nope, Carrie, you need to be Miss Badass. You need to come out with your fists up because you know what? You're worth fighting for. And I just feel like you do not go into the background and be quiet. This is your time for you to step in, be voiced, and feel again, feel alive. And what better way to do it than to be fighting for Carrie Perez. Start doing it for you, girl. Okay? It's not the end. It's the end of everybody else's bullshit. It's the beginning of Carrie.
All right.
What a great ending.
What a great show.
Yes, ma'am. Great show.
Yep.
I hope we helped everybody. I hope that if you're if you're interested in a reading privately, right there, I got at the bottom, I got a 24-hour flash sale. 25% off 24-hour flash sale. It's everything that I offer except for home readings. My home readings are available for the weekends in the Houston and surrounding areas, so you can contact me personally. Katrina Spiritual Medium. I'm being told that sometimes it sounds like that it says that I'm broken, that it's not open. Put it into your browser, and my understanding you have to be in something to do about being in Facebook. So if you have any problems, please contact me at foreverfriendsbykatrina@gmail.com, and I can set it up for you. And I can't begin to tell you, thank you so much for joining us. We had up to 30 people. I hope that we gave some love, healing, and most of all, I love the updates.
I know, they were awesome. The chat room loved them too. They're great.
I'm loving the questions coming from the comment section and the chat room, and we're hitting it. You know, it's so awesome because your loved ones are ass crazy in love with you, and they would never guide you in the wrong direction. That's the best. So, thank you. Thank you,
Thanks,
Kandi, for being in the background and keeping us safe. Rody, look at you. I'm going to do it because everybody else did. I feel like I see Kandi and I see Rody, and I put my eyelashes on today. I just thought that would share. So everyone have a good one. Thank you so much for joining us. And I got to have my glasses on so I could do ta-da.